PBS tonight.
We don't have the good pancakes anymore.
Hey.
Hey.
How are Abigail and her mom?
Still in shock, but that's pretty much to be expected. People lose someone they love.
You just getting in?
I went over to the apartment to try and convince Abigail and Molly to get some sleep. Listen, I was really proud of you last night.
What for?
Going to the hospital, spending time with Abigail.
I didn't do much. Listen, she didn't say much, so I just kind of sat around.
She knew you were there for her. That was enough. Listen, I know I need to speak to Caleb about you staying here in Oakdale. Let me just check in with Lily, and then I'll head out to the farm.
He isn't there.
What do you mean? What happened?
He came by the hospital last night to say that I had to leave with him.
You didn't argue with him, did you?
I didn't have to.
What do you mean?
He said he changed his mind. He said I could stay.
You kidding me? He said you could stay? Where's Caleb now?
He's on his way back to Seattle. That's why I slept here, so I can tell you in person.
Did I hear correctly? Caleb said you could stay?
Yeah. I mean, if that's okay with you.
Okay. I think it's terrific.
Did you sleep? I don't know. Now that I kept forcing myself awake because I was afraid if I fell asleep it'd be too hard to wake up and realize that it wasn't just a dream. But that's exactly what happened, honey. I woke up and I had to relive that moment all over again when John told me that Jake had died. I keep thinking of all the ways that I'm gonna miss him. It's a long list. I remember when I'd come home in a bad mood, and Jake would know immediately that I was down, and he'd come in and he'd point his finger at me. He'd say, on the count of 3, you're gonna give me the biggest smile whether you want to or not. He'd go, 1, 2. And no matter how hard I tried, I always wound up smiling on 3. He made so many people smile, honey. Jake was so comfortable with himself that he made other people comfortable too. What time is Donna bringing the twins? Soon. It seems like so long since Bridget and Michelle have been here. I know it was the right thing for Donna to take them, but it's time for my babies to come home. What are we gonna say to them about Jake? Well, I'm gonna tell them that they're dead. That they're dead. I don't know what I'm gonna say. How do I make sense of it to 2 little girls when I can't make sense of it myself? Oh. It's probably them. I don't want them to see me like this. I'll take them downstairs if you want more time. I'm fine. Well, I mean, maybe I will be after I see them.
Hi. I brought some food.
Thanks.
Listen, are you guys okay with me being here? I mean,
Yes.
if it's too early, I can just.
I'm glad you came. Thank you.
And listen, if there's anything that you need or anything that you want, you know.
Let's just take this in the kitchen, okay?
Carly? How are you feeling?
I've had better mornings.
Yeah, I know. Molly, today is gonna hurt real bad, probably in ways you never even expected, but you're gonna get through it, honey, 1 minute at a time.
When I woke up this morning, I looked over at Jake's side of the bed. And for a few seconds, I couldn't remember why he hadn't slept there last night. And then it hit me all over again that he's gone.
From this earth only, Moll. In spirit, he will always be with you.
I know, but I want him here. Okay, I want him right here where I can put my arms around him.
I know. You put your arms around Bridget and Michelle, okay? Jake is living in them. You hold on to those kids, Molly. They are gonna need you now. And you're gonna need them.
Hey, hombre. Is that a new bear?
Yeah.
Did Aunt Rosanna get that for you?
Yeah.
That was very nice of her. Thank you for coming.
Sure. You sounded a little intense. What's going on?
Parker, you want to introduce them to your other friends over in the toy box? Through there? Huh? And if you get hungry, I got those cookies we talked about. Huh?
You seem to enjoy children a lot.
Well, that one in particular. You two bonding?
Oh, yes. Well, we're getting there. I pointed out that my name rhymes with banana, and he liked that a lot.
Encouraging.
I thought so.
Listen, I need a favor. You remember what happened last night?
What part?
Yeah, the part between us.
The kissing part.
Yeah, well, Lucy was in the room. I'm not sure what she saw or heard, but I'm pretty sure she heard Jack's little tirade last night. You following me so far?
So far, you're not saying anything.
Well, I don't want her to be confused about what happened between us. I thought maybe you could talk to her.
Me. Isn't that Daddy's job?
Well, it was female to female. I thought it might help. The subject of sex is still a little awkward in the father-daughter dynamic here.
So sex. Did we have sex? I must have missed something.
I think you know why it might be difficult to discuss.
There's nothing to discuss. We shared a kiss. That was it.
Then that's all you have to tell her.
I'm sorry. Is there some other reason you're asking me to do this?
Lucy knows I love Carly. I'm just afraid it might confuse her.
Oh, it might confuse Lucy. Or you.
You decent?
That depends on what you mean by decent.
I think you look swell, and you're gonna look even better after today.
Oh, really? You're sure about this? Huh?
Yes, I am. We got a specialist coming in. He's gonna look at us and say, I know what's wrong with you girls. I'm gonna write a prescription. By lunchtime, we're gonna be entering the Miss Teen USA pageant.
That'd be pretty great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, gotta think positive. The glass is half full, you know? And here, I even brought you a new outfit when you leave the hospital.
Well, I'm not going to change into it just yet, if you don't mind. But you know what? You know what I'm going to do if we do get suddenly miraculously cured?
What?
I'm going to go racing over to John's. I'm going to get Parker.
Hey, Jack, can I talk to you for a minute?
Well, yeah, that specialist from Chicago get
Yeah,
here?
he got here. Listen, I want to talk to you about Carly. I think that she should be told, before she's examined, that Rosanna has
What good
custody.
would that do, John?
Because I think the longer it goes on that she doesn't know, the harder it's going to be when she finds out.
For Carly, today's about seeing the specialist and hopefully getting some answers about how she can recover. I don't know about you, John, but I think that's enough.
You realize that there are over 100 different ways that she could find out about Parker before you tell her. Is that what you want? She could overhear a conversation here in the hospital. You know how everybody jabbers, yak, 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 yak. And then you find out about Parker. That's Dr. Ferguson. How are you? Nice to see you.
Detective Jack Snyder. So, do you think you can help him? It's a bit premature to ask that. Would you solve a crime without knowing all the evidence?
On a good day, yeah. Dr. Ferguson, come right in here. Carly Tenney, Rose D'Angelo, this is Dr. Ferguson.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Interesting.
Ah, you feel lucky today, Doc? Because we sure are.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Monistat, the #1 doctor-recommended brand for the treatment of yeast infections.
You'll never think of a yeast infection the same way again. Monistat introduces the one-dose ovule, a soft gel insert that goes straight to the infection. It's part of the Monistat 1 combination pack, which brings you fast relief that starts immediately. Not so with that diflucan pill, which has to go through your entire system, so relief can take up to 24 hours. The Monistat 1 ovule combination pack, the kind of relief you expect from the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
What do I want in a Glade plug-in? Well, it'd be fresh. What about a nightlight? A bright one that goes off when you don't need it and doesn't block my outlets. Perfect.
Introducing Glade Plug-in's Extra Outlet Nightlight, the only one that freshens, brightens, and doesn't block your outlets.
Plug it in, plug it in. Now that's a bright idea.
Plug in the new Extra Outlet Nightlight. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
We're having ravioli. It's from Chef Boyardee. Raviolis filled with teeth, hot and hard and fun to eat. Yippee for Chef Boyardee.
Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
Welcome to Fearless Cooking, where mistakes sometimes end up tasting good and crunchy. For mistakes like this, now there's new improved palm olive. It removes tough baked-on grease better than that blue liquid. It attaches to grease like a magnet, lifts it up and removes it. Say bye-bye, grease. And palm olive is still mild as ever on hands. Come on, get cooking. You can always clean up your mistakes. New improved palm olive. Tough on grease, soft on hands.
I would keep
Summer will be a short 94 days this year. Wonder what that translates to in sips. Lemonade iced tea, a relaxing blend of summer's classic flavors from Country Time.
I'm doing it on my way to work. At work.
I'm doing it while I get ready.
Today, over 4 million people have done Crest White Strips. These thin, flexible strips make it easy to whiten your teeth almost anytime, anywhere. In just 2 weeks, you'll get a noticeably wider smile that lasts at least 6 months.
I'm doing it right now.
Crest White Strips. Reveal your whiter smile. Guaranteed.
The latest cast-off from Survivor, tomorrow on The Early Show.
Hallmark Hall of Fame presents Ving Rhames, Patty Duke, and Gloria Reuben in the story of a family's journey back into each other's hearts.
I love you.
Little John, CBS Sunday.
Incredible.
I'm glad you approve.
I left some equipment back at the nurse's station. Could you see if someone could bring it for me, please?
I'll take care of it. Sure.
It would be okay if I stepped out for a while.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let me float a theory. The spa in which you were held prisoner was always extremely warm.
Oh, it's like a summer in Hoboken.
And the lotions and the drinks they gave you, they were warm too?
Yes, how did you know that?
Heat would facilitate a chemical reaction on the surface of the skin.
Excellent.
Okay. Well, how do we fix that?
Dr. Dixon asked me to bring this to you.
Thanks very much.
Oh. You know, that looks like this thing my Aunt Sophia used to use to do her needlepoint. Blind as a bat. You couldn't even see a thing. But look.
This is a very useful tool, but it's not a crystal ball. Try not to get your hopes up.
Telling Carly that Rosanna has custody of Parker is the worst thing we can do. John, I'm not going to betray her like that, and I don't want you to either.
Carly has been through hell, Jack. You know that? She hasn't fallen apart yet. Don't you think it's time you stopped protecting her so much and started to trust her?
So what is it you want me to say? Assuming I speak to Lucy, I'm not particularly clear on what you want me to tell her.
That I was upset about Carly and that you misread the signs.
The message being I took things in a direction you didn't want to go?
Well, I suppose, yes, but finesse it. Huh?
Sorry, I didn't know you had company.
No, Lucy, wait. It's okay.
Sure?
Yeah, come on in, come on in.
Hi. Hi. Is Parker here too? No, he's playing in the other room.
I'll go say hi.
No, I have something I'd like to say to you.
What?
I don't know about you, but I felt pretty uncomfortable last night, and instead of, I don't know, ignoring it, I thought perhaps we could clear the air.
I think there's going to be enough food in the kitchen to fill up by the end of the day.
Listen, if too many people show up at the same time and it gets to be too much for you, just put Kim in charge of traffic.
I've canceled all my appointments, and I don't have to pick Will up till this afternoon, so I'm at your service.
I'm not really sure how all this works.
Well, you're not in this alone, Abigail. If you have any questions, just ask one of us.
Or you can go to me.
I'm so glad you're here.
Bless. I'll get that.
Yep.
Hi. Adam.
Ms. Love, how are you? Marla.
Abigail. I'm so sorry.
Me too. Thanks for coming.
He was such a wonderful man.
Hi. Where are my babies?
I didn't bring them. They're home.
I am one of the many people.
We used to think they're frequent, persistent heartburn.
It's just plain old heartburn.
But if you've treated your heartburn, changed your diet, and the pain still comes back 2 or more days a week, it could be from acid reflux disease.
And over time, that acid churning up can wear away the lining of your esophagus.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Today, there's a purple pill called Nexium from the makers of Prilosec. For many people, 1 prescription Nexium a day means complete
24-hour.
day and night heartburn relief. And Nexium is also proven to heal erosions in the esophagus caused by acid reflux. Only a doctor can tell if you have this damage. Other serious stomach conditions may still exist. The most common side effects of Nexium and Prilosec are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Talk to your doctor and call this number for more information and a free trial offer for Nexium.
Relieve the heartburn. Heal the damage. It's possible with today's purple pill called Nexium.
It's not much of a scar, really. And I know it shouldn't bother me, but honestly, it still kind of does.
Treating cuts and scrapes with Neosporin today can help minimize the appearance of scars tomorrow. Only Neosporin has been shown in a clinical test to help reduce the visibility of scars. And Neosporin still kills more strains of infectious bacteria.
This time, it's gonna be different.
Use Neosporin every cut, every time.
Fact, food that sticks to your ribs also sticks to your kitchen. Fact, introducing Lysol Heavy Duty Wipes. Better than other wipes because they have a scrub side to remove even the toughest stains. Life demands Lysol, that's a fact.
When you've got a really bad cold, everything rubs you the wrong way. Thank goodness for Kleenex tissues. Kleenex Ultra Soft is the softest tissue for even the toughest customers.
Today, Italian.
Sir?
What is it?
I think most of us are in the mood for Chinese.
No, we're doing Italian.
I feel like steak.
How about Mexican?
Nope. How about pasta? Pasta is Italian.
Hey, let's all do whatever we feel like.
The Fridays take on menus: steak, Asian, Southwestern, or Italian, like our new chicken bruschetta pasta. Eat what you love where you eat at Fridays.
The girls are fine. I just couldn't imagine that you would be able to deal with them today.
I told you I wanted them here.
I know, but Molly, they're so bright and aware, and they would know something was wrong, and then you would have to spend every single minute
But
today
wasn't
trying to...
that my decision to make? I really wish you would have asked me.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help. I just didn't want you to have to deal with anything more.
We know that you were trying to help.
Of course we do. I'm sorry for overreacting after everything you've done for us. Jake and I were truly grateful that you took care of Bridget and Michelle. I guess I can wait. a little while longer before my babies come home.
Have you made arrangements for the funerals yet?
I don't even know where to begin. I mean, Jake and I weren't really regular churchgoers, and he had a real aversion to funerals. I guess everybody really does it. Excuse me. Hi, Cass. It's good to see you.
I'm so sorry about this, Molly. You know how close Jake and I were.
I heard all the stories. I know you guys had a lot of fun.
Oh, that we did. If there's anything I can ever do for you, legally or otherwise, please let me know, okay?
Of course. Although, we really don't know what we're going to do about a funeral.
Well, actually, you're not going to do anything.
What do you mean?
I had drafted and filed Jake's will, and he left very specific instructions about how he wanted to leave this world. I brought it along if you want to take a look at it.
I don't think I'm ready for that yet. You know, Cass, if you want to read it out loud, maybe...
That might not be a bad idea. That way everyone can hear it and no one can second-guess Jake's wishes.
You can do it right now.
Whatever you want. So sorry. Hi, everyone. I know that this is a terrible moment for all of us. But Molly thought maybe some words from Jake himself might help us feel a little better, so here goes. I, Jake McKinnon, being more or less of sound mind, have specific wishes in the event of my death, which is bound to happen someday, right? When it does, don't put me in a box in the dirt. Don't make some preacher who never met me say nice things about me in church. Do cremate my remains and scatter the ashes to the four winds from the top of the City Times building. Do throw one heck of a party to remember me. Chili dogs, beer, and music. Because I had a great life. A great life. Celebrate it.
Oh, Jake. You find a way to take care of me even after you're gone.
I woke up early and saw that Holden hadn't been home, and I called him, and he told me that... What happened? Jake, and he told me that you were there with Abigail, and I think that is just wonderful.
I already told Holden. I was just hanging out.
Well, I know better. Once I heard what had happened, I just wanted to talk to Caleb and tell him why we needed you here.
He's a hard guy to convince.
Well, I guess he made the right decision and decided to let you stay on his own, but I would have fought for you. I want you to know that.
I hear you.
Aaron! Hey!
Hey.
Can I be late for school? Aaron and I need to chill for a while.
No, absolutely not. But the good news is you guys will have plenty of time to chill, as you say,
That is
for
right,
a long time.
because Aaron's going to be staying here for as long as he wants.
All right!
Yeah, we should talk about school for you, too. You have a lot of options, and we have to enroll you, I think, right away.
That's Grandma. You want to walk me out? We can tell her the news together.
Let's hit it.
Well...
Thank you for welcoming my son the way you did.
I meant every word. It's not just good for him, it's good for us. Too.
I thought you wanted to talk to him about schools.
I think that's why he left, Holden.
Have you ever been to the Snyder farm?
Sure.
Well, not so long ago, I used to live there, believe it or not. And when I was upset, I used to sit on the front porch and This big old hound dog used to come and sit next to me, and I'd scratch his ears, and he'd give me a big old wet, sloppy kiss. He smelled like fertilizer, and he got dog hair and mud all over me, but it was really comforting. Just like your dad was last night.
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I was upset about Carly, and your dad came and sat next to me, just like that old dog used to do. It was downright touching. Really made me miss Buster.
So, the two of you...
Our neighbors at the Lakeview who shared a warm, friendly moment. But I don't see me kissing that particular dog again. Speaking of good timing, hi, sweetheart. You ready to go? You mind if Parker takes an extra bear?
No, of course not. Man can't have enough bear, can he? Thank you for coming.
My pleasure. Come on, sweetheart.
Do you feel better?
Yeah. I have to admit, I had the wrong idea. I just couldn't understand. He could be in love with Carly and be kissing her sister.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't make any sense, does it?
So what do you think, Doc? Do you see anything that can help us?
So how'd we do? Unfortunately, not well.
Why not?
The epidermis has lost all its elasticity. The muscle tone is completely gone. Reversing this kind of damage will be a long and difficult process.
That's it? Long and difficult? End of story?
My suggestion to you both is that you check into the research facility in which I'm a fellow. That way we can study your condition more fully.
Well, for how long?
6 months, rough estimate.
Half a year under a microscope. Well, that's an offer we just can't turn down.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Huh? Excuse us.
What? Well, this guy, John, he's a piece of work. I wouldn't hire him to cut Carly's toenails.
Oh, come on. His bedside manner leaves a little to be desired, but, you know, there are always other specialists, Jack. I don't want you to give up hope.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna take matters into my own hands.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe the best man to undo what Weston has done is Weston himself. Wherever he is, I'll find him, I'll drag him back here.
Jack, that could take months. What about Parker and Rosanna?
No, Parker Bright, no way a court is gonna take Parker away from his mother. Once Carly's back on her feet, Rosanna will just have to step aside.
I suppose it drags on and on.
I am not gonna let that happen.
Yeah? What are you gonna do?
Tell Carly I'll be back later.
Where are you going?
What are you, my sidekick now?
Yes, where are you going?
I'm gonna make sure Parker stays with his mother.
Sir.
Can I please have some of that I can't believe it's not butter, sweet cream, and calcium?
I'm afraid we only serve that in the Mega Ultra Platinum First Class.
I can't believe it's not butter, sweet cream, and calcium. With real sweet cream for a rich, creamy taste. I can't believe it's not butter, sweet cream, and calcium. Outrageously great taste.
Is there anything more astonishing than purple hair? Well, yeah. Awesome. Purple hair lit by a GE Reveal bulb. Reveal filters out yellow, leaving only clean, pure light. So everything looks truer and more vibrant.
Hey, Mom, come here. You might want to see this.
GE Reveal. There's nothing more stunning than clean, pure light.
She's gonna love it. She's gonna freak.
Okay, so we're not talking some deep spiritual cleansing, but almost.
That's how deep this stuff goes. St. Ives Apricot Scrub. St. Ives is the only one with soothing Swiss botanicals, plus 100% natural exfoliants. Those little scrubbers that slough off dull, dead skin, so I get smoother, radiant, healthy-looking skin. Maybe this is deep spiritual cleansing.
And now there's St. Ives' new Apricot Exfoliating Daily Cleansing Cloths for radiant skin every day.
Brilliant!
My new favorite color? Brown sugar number 63. From Garnier Nutrice, of course. Luxurious lasting color that's soft. You just gotta touch it soft. More than a simple cream, it's a conditioning mask. Nutrice combines fragrant fruit oil with permanent color in a mask. Then deep treats with nourishing conditioners right down to the heart of your hair. For rich, lasting color. And gray, you're 100% covered. Garnier Nutrice. In 30, try something new shades. Garnier. Trust them. They're experts.
Why worry? Relax. Trust Dulcolax, the overnight laxative more doctors recommend. It's gentle enough for sensitive stomachs, yet strong enough for complete relief. So relax. Trust Dulcolax for overnight relief, guaranteed.
Air. It's in the air. Carefree, breathable panty liners keep you fresh and dry. They're the only ones with air spun, a unique layer that lets air through. Every day, be fresh. Be carefree.
Episodes left. 7 survivors remain. All of us are on our last legs. CBS Tonight.
I never thought I could feel the inside of my ribs.
Starvation forces the survivors to fish in shark-infested waters.
I'm gonna see if I can whack it, because they come so close.
Plus, it's the most incredible underwater challenge ever. Now, the only question is, how long can you hold your breath? All new Survivor, CBS Tonight.
Important message for users of the diabetes drug Resolin who live in Illinois. If you or a loved one are a liver transplant patient on a liver transplant list, or if your loved one took Resolin and had liver complications that were fatal, you may be entitled to recovered damages. The diabetes drug Resolin has been linked to a growing number of liver damage and liver transplant cases. If you took Resolin and suffer from liver damage, you may have a claim against the manufacturers of Resolin. Call 1-800-320-1000 for more information.
It's thoroughbred racing action Fridays through Tuesdays at Hawthorne Racecourse, May 5th through June 4th. Don't miss the thrill of live horse racing this spring.
It happens today. Hawthorne Racecourse. It's the only place to play.
You'll always feel confident with a lifetime warranty when you buy windows from Window and Door Factory. We've been the industry leader for 20 years and installed windows you can trust in over 40,000 homes. So get a free in-home estimate during our spring sale and see why the best warranty in the business means more window for your money. Don't wait. Right now, all windows are 30% off at Window and Door Factory. Call 1-800-686-8200 today.
Could the color of your skin determine how much you pay for life insurance? At 5.
Catch the smash hit, CSI. Tonight on CBS, it's all here.
Thank you for coming. Enjoy your trip back to Chicago.
Thank you. I'll have my office send the admission forms to Dr. Dixon.
Admission forms?
To the research facility. You do recall that that was my recommendation?
Oh, yes, I do recall. But don't wait by the phone for our phone call, if you catch my drift. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, she's right.
Failure to submit to this research would be a tremendous mistake.
You think I'm going to go there? Be under a microscope so you could pick at me? What, do you think I am, Elephant Woman?
I gave you the benefit of my expertise. If you're unable to...
Get out of here. Go. Take your story. Take a long walk. Go. Hurry.
My bill will arrive shortly.
Oh, please.
See that you pay it within 30 days.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Fine me.
Recall that.
Goodbye. Can you believe that guy?
Elephant Woman.
No. Oh, that's great. Well, not my best material, but, you know, I think he was afraid I was going to punch him.
Yeah, I kind of felt like punching him myself.
I wouldn't dirty my very age-spotted hands, thank you very much, but, did feel good.
Yeah, it sure did. You know why?
Because taking the air out of a balloon is much more fun than putting air in it.
Because we took matters into our own hands.
You're right.
Yeah. And we got to keep doing that. Whatever it takes. Maybe it'll work and maybe it won't, but at least we'll be fighting.
Oh. Hello, Reverend. Care to expand upon your profoundly moving sermon from last night?
I know I came on a little strong. I just thought you should understand how Greg operates.
Perhaps I already do.
I didn't mean to offend you, Rosanna. That's not why I'm here.
Well, if you're here to see Parker, he's already down for his nap, so perhaps
No,
you
it's
can
not
come back
Parker either.
later. You want to talk about Carly?
How'd you guess? May I come in? Jake was a good guy.
It doesn't seem fair, you know?
I know.
I just worry about Abigail. Jake was so important to her.
Maybe I should call over there.
Yes.
Check on her. Any sign of Aaron?
No.
Well, at least we know he's not in Seattle. Hey, Abigail. How you doing?
I'm all right.
So, a lot of people here, so it makes it easier.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
It's kind of weird, though. Donna came with Marley, but she didn't bring the twins.
Well, maybe she thought it would be too much for them.
I know, but Molly said she really wanted to see them.
Well, you tell Molly that if she does want to see them, that I'll go pick them up for her anytime, okay?
Thanks, Holden. Hey, is Aaron there? I want to say hello.
Actually, I don't know where he is, but as soon as
Holden, he's here.
He is?
Yeah, he just came by. Do you want to talk to him?
No, honey, that's okay. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just give you a call in a little while to check on you, all right?
Thanks, I love you.
I love you.
How's Holden?
Tracking me down?
No, I was.
How come?
I have a feeling that today's pretty much gonna suck, and you always have a knack for making me feel better.
Hey! Been looking all over for you.
I wanted to say hello to Aaron, and it was a lot easier to talk out here.
What's up, Aaron? I guess I'll just see you later. Did I chase your boyfriend away or something?
No, he's not my boyfriend. We went out for a while, but it was more just as friends.
Is that the way he sees it?
You're right. Adam's a great friend, but he wants to be more, and I just don't feel that way about him.
It happens.
Is that all you're gonna say?
What do you want?
I guess it just... For me, I feel that if I had just been in love with Adam, then I wouldn't have fallen for Nick, and maybe Jake would still be alive.
How was I supposed to do my job? 15 newborns and a migraine. My medicine just dulled the pain. So I talked to my doctor. He prescribed Imitrex.
Imitrex targets your total migraine. Pain, nausea, sensitivity to light and sound.
Some pain relievers are made for general kinds of pain. Imitrex is targeted. It was the first medicine of its kind believed to target the nerves and blood vessels that can trigger migraine without drowsiness. And it's recognized as an effective treatment by the National Headache Foundation. Imitrex is not right for everyone or every migraine. If you have certain types of heart or blood vessel disease or uncontrolled blood pressure, you shouldn't take Imitrex. Very rarely, certain people, even some without heart disease, have had serious heart-related problems. So talk to your doctor, especially if you have risk factors for heart disease such as smoking, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, or if you're pregnant, nursing, or taking medication.
I can't let a migraine call the shots.
Talk to your doctor and target your total migraine with Imitrex.
I don't have to vacuum to freshen my carpets. I've got a great partner. Carpet Fresh No Vacuum. Foaming on. Odors are gone. The carpet's freshened with no vacuuming. That's fresh. Carpet Fresh No Vacuum. Freshens without vacuuming.
Here's our jingle for goldfish. Yes, baked and not fried goldfish. The wholesome snack that smiles back until you bite their heads off. Did you know they're made with real cheese, even though they look like fishies? A snack that smiles back, goldfish.
Wish your dentures were this comfortable? Bob's are. He got a unique denture adhesive. C-Bond.
Bought it for hold, love it for comfort.
Only C-Bond clings wall to wall with 3 strong adhesives in a thin velvet soft wafer. No gaps, no ooze, and cleanup's easy. C-Bond. Buy it for hold.
Love it for comfort.
Meet the competition. Your kids' friends. They can be a big influence on your kids. And when you're not there, you never know. So know who your kids' friends are. And talk to your kids about things like cigarettes. So they'll be ready if the competition brings it up.
You guys want a cigarette? No.
Talk to your kids about not smoking. They'll listen.
I want to go get something to eat.
Congratulations to The Late Show, voted TV Guide's 7th greatest show of all time. Tonight.
Whoa, yeah, whoa.
Jade's got Spider-Man star Tobey Maguire.
Ridge Forrester is out for blood.
Hell is coming to Forrester, and I'm the one bringing it on.
And he's lining up the troops.
Get rid of Brooke. I'll back you all the way.
Let's do it. Let's bring them down.
Forrester Creations will be out of commission for good.
Now, can he destroy an empire?
Oh, I'm going to be successful, all right. I've got too much riding on this.
Did you understand that?
All that matters is that you love Jake. And you would do nothing to hurt him. You know, beating yourself up over something you can't control. What good does that do?
Isn't that just like Jake, leaving instructions for his own send-off? Chili dogs, no less.
You know. Kim, after Jake was shot, he told me that he was always going to be close by, no matter what. And when Cass was reading those words, I swear, it was like he was right next to me. It was like I could reach out and touch him.
Oh, honey. You know what? I'm really worried about you. You haven't had a thing to eat today. Now, Jake would never approve of that. No,
Kim,
he wouldn't. Let me find something for you, okay?
Donna, Marley, I'm going to call you guys and let you know when Jake's party's going to be. And then you can bring the girls down that afternoon, okay?
But beer and loud music into all hours of the night, don't you think they'd be
They don't
better
need to
if they-
stay till the end, but they're Jake's daughters, and they should be there.
Maybe it's best if we talk about this later, after you've made the arrangements.
I miss them so much. I was just going through their closet this morning, looking at all their cute little dresses, trying to figure out what they might wear to Jake's tribute. You know what? Let me show you what I picked out.
Oh, it's okay.
No, I want to. I want you to see how beautiful they're going to look.
See, Dr. Weston, or Towns, or whoever he is this week, invented a process that aged Carly and Rosa's skin. Now, this big specialist from Chicago, he's going to need weeks to study it before he can do anything, so now it's in my hands.
Meaning?
Meaning I'm going to find Weston, get him to reveal what he did. And once we figure out the steps involved, we can work on a way to reverse it.
Well, that's certainly worth a try. Good luck.
The problem is, Rosanna, that's going to take some time. Meanwhile, Parker is in your custody.
Well, that's not a problem, because I'll be happy to take care of Parker as long as necessary.
Listen to me, the reason why Parker's such a great kid is because he's got a great mother. I don't want you to forget that. Parker still belongs to Carly.
I've said over and over again that I'm not trying to steal Parker. If you don't believe me, I'm not sure what I can do.
What are you doing?
I'm writing you a check. Perhaps it'll help you find that doctor that you're looking for.
I don't want your money, Rosanna. I can find him on my own.
Use this to post a reward.
$1 million.
Afraid you'll be indebted to me?
No. No, I just don't want Carly to be.
She's not. This money can buy a lot of information, Jack, a lot of people, a lot of time.
Thank you. I mean that. want you to remember, this doesn't buy Parker.
Hey,
What?
look what I picked up. Yeah.
Are you and Paul engaged?
Yeah, and Paul popped the question. I popped the answer.
Oh, Rose. Oh, that's fantastic.
Thanks. I'm still kind of in shock, you know? I just never imagined when I was back in Atlantic City that a guy like Paul would give me a ring. That's gorgeous.
It is unbelievable. Wow. So is that why you're not wearing it every single minute? Because you can't really believe that it's true, that it's really happening? Or?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure, yeah, that's it. And also, you know, I'm getting used to the old self-image.
Right. Or are you just leaving it in your pocket because you're afraid that it'll make me feel jealous or something?
No, it's just that you have enough going on in your life. You don't need to feel like you're missing out on anything right now.
I'm not missing out on anything. Jack has been great.
He is great. He's like a real-life hero, you know that?
Yeah.
He is.
Besides which, marriage, I mean, I think I'd better put that off until I'm a little bit younger.
That's a good one. I'm gonna have to remember that one. That was very good. Very good material there.
And for now, the most important man in my life has got to be Parker.
You guys want to tell me what you did to Dr. Ferguson?
Nothing. Why?
Because the nurse saw him weeping as he left this room.
Well, Rose and I decided that we didn't want to be some kind of tourist attraction.
Yeah.
And Dr. Ferguson didn't agree with our findings.
Right.
So what, is it on to another specialist then?
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose so. But you know, let's talk about something good and happy. Like, just tell me, what is Parker like for breakfast these days?
You know something? I introduced him to cinnamon toast when he was with me. He loved it so much we had cinnamon toast for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, for a snack. He couldn't get enough of it, coming out of his ears.
You said that Parker was with you. But where is he now?
Did I say that?
Yes.
Ah, that's a slip of the tongue. Parker is my main man. We are bonding with cinnamon toast.
Right.
And my life has never been sweeter.
Oh, good one.
So I suppose I should stock up on the cinnamon then. when I
I'd do
get out
that
of
if I
here.
were you. I'll talk to you later.
Rose. He's lying, isn't he?
If you've had a heart attack or a stroke, the last thing you need is another one sneaking up on you. After all, you've got better things to do. I know. In my case, I had a heart attack. Then I heard about Plavix, so I asked my doctor. He told me Plavix is a prescription pill that can help protect you from a heart attack or stroke if you've recently had one, or if you have poor circulation in the legs causing pain.
Plavix is proven to help keep blood platelets from sticking together and forming clots, which helps keep your blood flowing. This can help protect you from another heart attack or stroke. If you have a medical condition that is causing bleeding, such as a stomach ulcer, you should not use Plavix. Side effects include itching, rash, diarrhea, and bruising. Additional rare but serious side effects could occur. Ask your doctor.
Taking Plavix once a day helps protect me.
Find out if Plavix can help protect you from another heart attack or stroke.
CoverGirl Tasha, that lashful girl, said there's no way I'm gonna comb and then curl. Triple mascara thickens, separates, and curls in one quick step. It's wow in a wink. Now in waterproof. Easy breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
That's 400 years of grime. As an art restorer, I do know a thing or two about stains. That's why I tried Crest White Strips. It's this thin little strip with a same whitening ingredient dentists use. 30 minutes twice a day.
Crest White Strips get at stains below the enamel to whiten teeth 10 times better than the leading whitening toothpaste in just 2 weeks. And it lasts at least 6 months. With Crest White Strips, I want to show everyone this work of art.
Crest White Strips. Reveal your wider smile.
With its spinning head and stationary bristles, Crest Spin Brush cleans circles around an ordinary toothbrush for a superior clean, guaranteed. And now, with replaceable heads, it's developing a superiority complex. Crest Spin Brush, a better spin on clean.
Oh, I think not. Too much.
What is that? It's a triple-decker. I stacked it.
The Fridays take on eating everything you want, all on one plate. Try our new Natural Angus meatloaf. Eat what you love where you eat at Fridays.
CBS Tonight. Prepare yourself for a hit-and-run shocker if this case doesn't give you chills.
We didn't find any blood.
Nothing will. All new CSI. Then, when a CIA agent is murdered, the district's Craig T. Nelson enters the world of the agency.
Both want the same thing. Get to the truth. Your truth or mine.
On an all-new agency, CBS Tonight.
How do I get angry at Aaron for running out on us when he goes to help his sister?
You don't. Forget about it. Be grateful that he and Abigail are getting along so well.
Even Luke knows how to say goodbye, and he's not even 10.
He's 17, he won't say goodbye. And they're different people, you know? I mean, look at you and Caleb.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. I get your point.
Good.
We have a lot of kids.
Yes, we do.
4, and we got another one on the way. Are we ready for all these kids?
Oh, I am ready. I am ready if you are.
You kidding me? I am the luckiest guy in the world.
What was that, Alma?
What?
That story about the hound dog. Is that how you see me? Vaguely pathetic, mangy?
You asked me to convince Lucy that there was nothing between us. You didn't say anything about telling the truth.
Oh, not so fast, not so fast, not so fast, Rosanna. You don't get off that easy.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the cafeteria and get some brownies. The best brownies in the world.
Rose,
I'm sure you've had them.
You're changing the subject, Rose. I'm asking you a question about...
Hi, Jack.
You guys ready for some good news?
Yeah, I'd love some good news, but first I'd like
I know
to
that
ask a
session with the
question about
specialist was a
Parker.
bust, and I don't want you to worry about that. We're going a different way.
Whatever way that is. Can I go that way? Because
Well, I told Carly that we were going to try to find Weston, and that search is heating up. We're offering a reward for his capture, and when we find him, we'll get him to tell us how to reverse what happened to you.
Well, that's great. That's great. That's wonderful
Now,
news.
It's going to take a little time, but I will find him.
I'm sure you will. If anybody can find Weston, it's you. Now, can we get back to Parker, please,
But
just
what
for a
about-
moment?
You know what, guys? I have to call Paul and tell him about this doctor guy that was here. I'll be right.
Wait. Somebody tell you something about Parker? What happened?
I have a very, very bad feeling that I have been lied to about where Parker is. So I'm asking you point blank, Jack. What's going on with my kid?
Well, Abigail hasn't just come out and said that she wants to only be friends yet, but I have a feeling that's the direction that we're headed.
Adam, don't push it, especially now.
You know what? I'm gonna go to class. I'm kind of late. So.
I'll go out with you.
Okay.
Where's Molly? Oh, I think she's probably in a room. I'll let her know you were looking for her. Okay, thanks. Okay, darling.
So I'll see you later. Give me a call if you want to talk.
And you know where to find me if you want to talk. Thank you. Adam's mad at me.
Sure picked a bad time for it.
Yeah.
He says a lot of food in there, right?
Yeah.
I bet we can put a dent in it.
Okay.
When are you planning on telling her?
Telling me what?
Oh, are those the little dresses? Aren't they?
If there's something I need to know, I'd prefer you be honest.
No, it's all right. This is really
Tell
not the
me.
time. Well, there's just not a good time to talk about something like this. I don't expect you to understand right away, but we feel that we need to do what's best for Bridget and Michelle, and they're going to be living with me permanently.
The best way to relieve dry.